blast-related traumatic brain injury, a public service announcement.
After 2 tours of duty, Brian had trouble with his memory and it began to affect his schoolwork. He couldn't focus, memorize, or keep up with the demands of school. He thought it might just be because he had been out of school for 4 years, and it wasn't until a friend asked if he had been exposed to blasts and suggested he speak to someone about if he had a potential traumatic brain injury that he began to find the answers to his questions. The brain is small, only about 3 pounds, but it controls everything we do. Since 2000, there have been roughly 408,000 incident diagnoses of TBI among U.S. military servicemen and women. In the past month, the military disclosed a more than 50% increase in cases of TBI in U.S. servicemen and women due to Iran's missile attack. Of those diagnosed with TBI last month, 70% returned to service within the next few days or weeks. 22% of all casualties in Iraq and Afghanistan were TBI. The effect of a TBI can last years, and the more you have, the more damage to the brain that occurs. Many soldiers tough it out and return to battle, or do not even know about the blast-related TBIs or what a TBI concussion can be.
When a person is exposed to a blast, the brain may shift and rotate within the skull, causing tearing of the brain's long connecting nerve fibers. Explosions result in unique injuries rarely seen outside of combat. A blast wave begins with a single pulse of increased air pressure lasting a few milliseconds, immediately followed by a negative pressure or suction. The injuries reflect the materials involved, environment, delivery method such as a bomb, and distance from the blast.
Effects of TBI can include difficulty coordinating balance and walking, blurred vision, headaches, trouble speaking and swallowing, and lack of bowel and bladder control. People with TBI may have trouble moving their bodies. People will have seizures, changes in sensory perceptions, sleep patterns, and sexual functions. They might also experience personality changes, trouble communicating, and memory impairments. They will also be depressed and disoriented, have mood swings, be forgetful, and have difficulty forming sentences and choosing vocabulary. They may act inappropriately and struggle with reason, focus, and logic. After a TBI, conversation with your loved one may be difficult. He or she may have poor concentration, attention span, or difficulty remembering what was said.
Post-traumatic stress disorder is a mental health condition that is triggered by a terrific event, either experiencing it or witnessing it. TBI and PTSD often go hand by hand. A recent study in VA facilities revealed 73% of patients reporting TBI also had PTSD.
If you have been diagnosed with a TBI as a result of a blast or have been experiencing symptoms similar to a TBI, there are several resources available to you. BrainlineMilitary.org provides information for veterans with a TBI as well as their family, caregivers, and healthcare providers. You can also find information about returning to school, work, and home. Brainline Military offers a military resource directory, which can help you locate Veterans Affairs offices, medical centers, and clinics in your area.